police officer.
Who are you? What's your number?
11070.
What are you doing?
Why are you filming?
Get off me! Get off me!
No, I'm not. Why are you
Get off
filming
me!
the police
Get
station?
off me!
Why?
Get off me!
Why
Get off
are
me!
you filming the police station?
Because I can.
I need to make sure that you have nothing sinister going on.
Right, am I being detained?
At the moment, you are,
Right,
yeah.
for what? For what? Under what section?
Section 1 of
Section
the
1?
Criminal Evidence Act.
Why?
Because I need to stop searching.
What's your reasonable grounds?
The reasonable grounds are I need to make sure that you don't
Why are
have
you
anything
shaking?
on you.
Why are you shaking?
Welcome back to Operation Audit, where we examine real encounters involving public officials and take a closer look at the standards they're expected to uphold. The footage featured today comes from Free Time's Audits. You'll find a link to their channel in the description below. This incident begins outside Bolton Police Station, where an officer suddenly confronts an auditor without identifying any offense, explaining any lawful grounds, or making it clear why the interaction is taking place. As the encounter unfolds, the officer relies on a legal power that appears unrelated to the situation, forcibly removes the auditor's face covering despite offering no authority for doing so, and later makes an on-camera admission that reveals what actually motivated his actions. The aftermath didn't end there, as the incident ultimately resulted in the police force paying a settlement. Let's see exactly how it all unfolded.
He's gonna get the silent treatment.
I'm a police officer. Come here, please.
No, you can't tell me what to do.
Why are you filming the police station? Why are you filming the police station and all the vehicles? I need to know who you are.
No, you don't.
Make sure that there's nothing sinister going on here.
There's nothing sinister going on.
Well, can you just come with me a second?
No.
I'm not coming down there with you. I need you to just come here.
No.
I'll say that.
No.
Well, should we have a-
Am I being detained?
You're not being detained.
Right, then I'm leaving then.
Come here, please. I need to know who you are and why you're filming the police station. And why have you got your face covered? You can quite see.
Why have you got your body covered?
You can see I'm the police officer.
Who are you? What's your number?
11070.
During the opening moments of the encounter, the auditor follows the process carefully and calmly. He asks the officer to identify himself, requests the officer's collar number, and once he's informed that he is not being detained, he exercises the option that the law allows in a voluntary interaction by simply walking away. That principle is reflected in Rice v. Connolly from 1966, which makes clear that a member of the public is generally under no legal obligation to answer police questions, provide their identity, or remain in place when there are no lawful grounds to detain them. Choosing to leave in those circumstances is not suspicious behavior or an attempt to evade police. It's the lawful outcome of a voluntary encounter. It's also worth remembering that recording a police station while standing on a public pavement is not by itself an offense. There is no law that prohibits it. That point matters because the events that follow are built around the assumption that the auditor was doing something unlawful when, on the face of it, no such offense existed.
You can see I'm the police officer.
Who are you? What's your number?
11070.
What are you doing?
Why are you filming
Get off
the
me!
police station?
Get off me!
No, I'm not. Why are you
Get off
filming
me!
the police
Get
station?
off me!
Why?
Get off me!
Why
Get off
are
me!
you filming the police station?
Because I can.
I need to make sure that you have nothing sinister going on.
Right, am I being detained?
At the moment, you
Right,
are, yeah.
for what? For what? Under what section?
Section 1 of
Section
the
1?
Criminal Evidence Act.
Why?
Because I need to stop searching.
What's your reasonable grounds?
The reasonable grounds are I need to make sure that you don't
Why are
have
you
anything
shaking?
on you.
Why are you
that presents-
shaking?
Just listen to me, please.
Unless you see let go.
I'm not going to let go of you.
It's assault, this.
It's not an assault.
It is assault.
Come with me, please.
Why?
Because I'm telling you, just come with me.
No, you just detained me, so I'll stay here.
Well, come with me, please.
Are you arresting me?
At the moment, no, but please come with me.
Why?
Just come with me.
Why?
Because I've got a colleague coming.
What?
I need to
Right,
make sure.
well, you can come here, can't he?
Well, let's see who you are.
What's your reasonable grounds?
I'll explain what the reasonable grounds are.
What are they? That I'm taking pictures?
Yes,
Oh, that's a crime, innit?
of the police station and vehicles, private vehicles and police vehicles.
That's not a crime. That's not a crime.
At this point, the physical intervention comes before any proper explanation of the legal authority behind it. Under Section 1 of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act 1984, officers do have the power to stop and search, but that power is limited. It requires reasonable grounds to suspect that a person is carrying items such as stolen property, prohibited articles, weapons, burglary equipment, or other specified objects linked to a genuine and specific suspicion. Pace Code A is equally clear about what does not meet that threshold. A vague instinct, a personal impression, someone recording in public, or simply covering their face are not on their own reasonable grounds for a search. The code also makes it clear that suspicion cannot be based on broad assumptions or personal characteristics, meaning an officer must point to objective facts rather than relying on generalizations about the individual in front of them.
Hands now.
What, my hands are here.
The movements, you understand?
Yeah.
Right, you got your detail on you. ID on you.
Stop tensing up, pal. Stop tensing up. Do as you're told and do it now. Do as you're told.
If you listen to what he says, I'll cooperate. Just let them. We're going to put the cuffs on now. Detain it for all the time. Alright. Yeah, just calm down. Yeah. Alright.
Most of the movements, pal. Thanks, Jen. Right, circumstances being, yeah, I've come in. I've caught him filming vehicles with his mobile phone. He's taking pictures of the entrance and around the back, filming the vehicles. So I've asked him to stop. He's walked down here. He's tried lowering me down there on my own. So I've stopped. Well, I've got a grip of him under Section 1 apace, just to make sure that he's got nothing on him. Obviously, he's got his face covered. Yeah. I don't know what his intentions are. Yeah. I don't know who he is.
Pay close attention to how the explanation begins to change. The auditor simply moves backwards along a public pavement, something he is entirely entitled to do. Yet that ordinary action is suddenly reinterpreted as an attempt to lure the officer away from the station on his own. That's not an objective account of what happened. It's a different narrative altogether. The officer then goes a step further by saying he doesn't know what the auditor's intentions are. In reality, that statement acknowledges the absence of any specific suspicion. Officers rarely know a stranger's intentions, and that uncertainty alone is part of everyday policing. By itself, it doesn't provide the concrete, objective grounds needed to justify escalating an encounter.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, good to you.
Yeah, not too bad.
Establishing what he's doing here.
I've just told you what I'm doing, yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Get off. No, you're not allowed to do that.
I can't.
No, you're not.
Yeah, okay, it's a
You're not.
very reasonable line of inquiry.
No.
Perfect, right.
You are being detained.
Make sure you catch it.
Right, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I don't consent to the search.
That's right, you don't need to consent to it already. Because you've been filming this, we're not sure.
I've just told you my intentions.
This is where the legal position is often misunderstood, so it's worth looking at it carefully. There is a specific power that allows police to require someone to remove a face covering, but it comes under Section 60A of the Criminal Justice and Public Order Act, 1994. That authority only applies when an inspector or a more senior officer has already approved its use for a defined area and a limited period, because there are reasonable grounds to believe offenses involving concealed identities are likely to occur. During this encounter, no such authorization was mentioned, and the officer never suggested that one was in place. The auditor, meanwhile, handles the situation in a way that is often recommended. He clearly states that he does not consent to the search, making his objection part of the record, but he does not physically resist. By doing that, he preserves his legal challenge without escalating the encounter, leaving any questions about the officer's actions to be examined afterwards through the proper process. As the remainder of the incident shows, that decision would later prove to be significant.
Yeah, can I have all your details?
Okay.
Right.
Everybody's details?
Yeah, 17064.
Is that still recording?
164.
So you probably are going to attract some sort of attention and be asked some questions.
All your numbers.
Any questions or queries, sir, before we leave you?
Yeah, why was I detained?
We've just explained.
Can you
that's
explain
it.
again for the
No.
purpose of the film?
No, because everything's recorded, and as I've already explained, you are entitled to it.
For this, guys?
Yeah. That's where you've been handcuffed.
Yep, handcuffed, detained under what section? Section 1?
Section 1 of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act. We're not going to keep going over the same scenario. We've explained it to you. Have you any further questions, sir? No?
Tyrants. Abuse of power. There will be a civil claim going in.
All right, sir.
Yep.
Have a good day. Any
Off you pop.
questions?
Off you pop, 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 off you pop.
Bye-bye.
Tyrant, off you pop.
Off you pop.
Am I free to leave?
Off you pop.
Am I free to leave?
You're free to leave.
I'm free to stay, aren't I?
I'll stay here with you then, shall
Alright, yeah.
Have a good day. Let's see how long this lasts.
You assaulted me. Excuse me?
Trying to get through, sir. No problem.
Take care.
So I'm going to get detained again for video in the police station?
Well, I'd advise you not to, which is why we stopped you, isn't it?
I don't take advice.
Well, you're going to get stopped again, aren't you? You can't walk round the police station filming personal
Yes, you
vehicles
can.
and private vehicles.
Yes, you can.
It's not advisable.
What law? What law
You're
is
gonna
it?
get stopped,
What
aren't
law
you?
is it?
We've just explained it to you.
There's not law.
Okay.
You've not explained any law.
We have. We've explained it
What?
to you.
You can't take pictures?
I advise you not to.
That's your advice,
You're
isn't it?
gonna
That's
get
your
stopped every
advice.
time. You don't like getting stopped, then don't film police vehicles.
I don't think you're very clever, so I won't take your advice.
Alright, take care.
You don't even know
Have a good day.
you don't even know the law yourself.
Alright, have a good day.
Oh, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 police officers don't know the law, and a sergeant. He looks about 10.
Stop and a half.
Do you get them up? You're right.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
I'd like you to disappear, please.
I'm not a magician.
Once the officer confirms that the auditor is free to leave, any authority to keep him detained comes to an end. Pay attention to what happens next. Instead of simply allowing the interaction to conclude, the officer responds by saying he'll stay with him, as though reluctant to let the encounter end even after acknowledging that the detention is over. As more officers, along with a sergeant, become involved, a straightforward question is put to them: what law has actually been broken? Despite the number of officers present, no one identifies a legal provision that supports the earlier actions. The explanation quietly shifts. What began as an assertion that filming was not allowed gradually turns into little more than advice that the auditor should avoid doing it. That change says a great deal about the encounter. What was initially presented as a legal prohibition ultimately becomes a recommendation, even though the situation had already escalated to the point where handcuffs had been used.
I feel very uncomfortable with a member of the public wearing a face covering, filming a police station.
Well, what do I do? Call the feelings, please.
Take care.
Uncomfortable. Off you pop.
Any further questions, sir?
Not for you.
No, thank you.
Good day.
Which one's your car?
And there it is. Throughout the entire encounter, the officer never pointed to specific intelligence, a clearly identified offense, or any objective suspicion. In the end, his own explanation came down to one thing: he felt uncomfortable. Yet that led to a man being detained, searched, handcuffed, and forced to remove his face covering. According to Free Time's audits, the force later settled the resulting civil claim out of court and paid compensation. Settlements like that often reflect a decision that defending the case in court is not the better option. Free Time's audits also reports that the officer no longer works at that station. At its core, this case comes down to a simple question. The auditor repeatedly asked what law justified the officer's actions, but no clear answer was ever given. Police powers only exist because the law grants them, and when those powers are used without a solid legal basis, public trust inevitably suffers. What do you think? Was the officer acting within his powers, or did this encounter go too far? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown useful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more police accountability content.